So what's the deal with this masculine and feminine energy stuff? I'm pretty sure you've heard it on the internet. These are buzzwords that we hear a lot in social media. So I'm going to approach these concepts from a professional standpoint and give you a little bit of awareness about what it really means in real life. So when we think about masculine versus feminine energy, what we are looking at essentially are the behaviors that are associated with these things, not necessarily the gender that is associated with these things. So, for example, when we think of feminine energy or just um, the behavior of being more feminine, we think of nurturing behavior, like with mothers, people who are caregivers, typically like teachers. Typically, they're more nurturing. So it's the nurturing side, the receiving side, the part of us that's able to receive support, the part of us that's able to feel comfortable receiving things, receiving gifts, like on Mother's Day you receive a gift from your children or your grandchildren. So it gives that's the air, that's the essence of that feminine energy. Masculine energy is considered to be in behaviors more giving, more productivity, more creative energy. So we are thinking about building, we're thinking about constructing, we're thinking about more action oriented things. So we have one side of us that is the doing side that does the thing. And then we have another side of us that's the being side that accepts the thing, that immerses ourselves in the thing without doing anything. So that's essentially what we're looking at when it comes to masculine or feminine energy. It should be a balance between us receiving and giving. The problem is a lot of us know how to give out things, but it's hard for us to receive. We're doers, but we're not beers. We're not beings. So we are essentially human beings, not human doings. So we should have a balance of us receiving from people or receiving from situations where we can kind of sit still and just kind of observe or be, internally just checking in with ourselves and not always moving around and doing. When we have that imbalance, that's when we see behaviors and moods that shift as a result of us not having a balance of receiving and giving. If we're overdoing, if we're people pleasing or doing other things, that's when we see a lot of the resentment that comes up from the actions of being more on the giving side than the receiving side. So I hope that helps to help you to understand kind of the concept of masculine and feminine energy. It's not necessarily a gender role thing as much as it is a concept of doing versus being. Are we more comfortable doing or are we more comfortable being? And how do we maintain a balance of those two things? Hope it helps. Bye.